guys, Janetella Rigby here, and today I'm doing a really fun collaboration with my friend Becca from Becca Dorr and Meg from Meg O on the Go. I'm really excited to be doing this because we're going to be sharing our 5 favorite neutral makeup items. I feel like everybody is talking about neutral makeup right now since it's back to school time, and even though I haven't been back in a few years, there's nothing more fun than back to school shopping, even if you're not really going back to school. So why don't we jump into it and take a look at some of my neutral makeup favorites. So the very first one I wanted to talk about is this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this is in milk chocolate because, hello, pale, and a lot of bronzers are too dark for me. This one worked really well. I'm actually wearing it today. I use it as a very light contour in the cheekbone area. I don't like a strong contour, I just like a little bit of definition, and then I've also ran it around my hairline as well. For me, this one just blends in effortlessly with foundation. It doesn't give that weird orange cast that a lot of bronzers do. It smells like chocolate, which is amazing, and it is just such a nice color. I am a huge fan of this, and I highly recommend it if you're pale as well. My next makeup pick is the Naked palette. Now please excuse this sad packaging. This Naked palette was my absolute favorite when it came out, and I used this thing to death. As you'll see from the inside, I have hit pan on so many of these shades, and obviously it's one of my all-time favorites. I will probably be replacing it one of these days. Either that or I'll just buy the full sizes of some of my favorites. Some of my favorites were the Naked shade. It is a matte light brown. I also really liked Smog. It's super pretty, very shimmery. I also really like Toasted. I'm wearing that one today across my lid. I love Hustle, which I'm wearing kind of in the crease as a darkening shade, and then Sin is just so pretty along the inner corner and along the lower lash line. These are just my favorite. A close second is the Urban Decay Naked Basics. Now, some of the things that I liked about the Naked palette was the matte shades, and this first Naked Basics is all mattes, which I thought was awesome. The only thing I didn't love is that they put Naked 2 instead of the original Naked in here, and they came out with the cooler tone palette second. This is supposedly the more warmer of the palettes. I don't own Naked 2 or Naked Basics 2 or whatever the name of it is. I just own the first one, and overall I like it a lot, but I do wish that they had just put Naked in here instead of Naked 2. But I use this to travel with. It's so small, it fits so well in a travel makeup bag. It's just one of my favorites, so I had to include this. As for blush, I absolutely love this Tarte blush in Prim. This is actually a deluxe sample size I received in one of those little like Tarte kits from Sephora or Ulta, one of the two. And I really like this Amazonian Clay 12-Hour blush. I think it's really pretty. It's a great neutral color because it doesn't have a ton of bright color pigment in it. It's kind of a, I don't even know what I would call this, kind of a nude blush. So I feel like it goes really well with a lot of different skin tones, and it's really pretty. This probably wouldn't show up on much darker skin tones, but I think for us pale ladies, I think it's a great choice. As for the lips, you cannot go wrong with this Too Faced lipstick. This is in Spice Spice Baby. It is so pretty. I'm wearing it today on my lips, and I think this is such a great neutral color, and I really like the formulation of this lipstick. It's glossy without being like super glossy, but that means for me that it's super hydrating on my lips, and I have dry lips almost year round, so a kind of glossy-ish lipstick with moisturizing properties is something that's super important to me, and I think this is just a great color. It's on my lips but better shade, and it's just super pretty. So this is Too Faced Spice Spice Baby. I wanted to throw in a bonus of a nail polish. I wasn't quite sure if this counted as makeup, so I didn't want to make it one of my 5, but I do really like this color from Julep. It's called Alexandra. It's from one of their boho glams, I think boxes. I think it was last fall, and I think it's really pretty with an accent nail, maybe a metallic or a little burgundy for a pop of fall color with still maintaining like a bright, clean nail look. And last but certainly not least is the Champagne Pop Becca highlighter. This was created in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. I'm sure everybody and their mom has heard about this already, so I won't drone on about it for too long, but it is just so pretty. With this, I feel like a little bit goes a long way, so you don't have to use a ton of product to get a huge payoff. I'm wearing this today. Actually, I'm wearing all of these things today with the exception of the nail polish, and I just absolutely love this highlight. Just a tiny bit on a fan brush and just sweep it across the cheeks, down the nose, wherever you like, a little pop of shimmer. And it's just super pretty, really highly pigmented, and I'm absolutely in love with this. So those are my 5 and a few bonus favorite neutral makeup items. I'd absolutely love to hear about your favorite neutrals in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.